Blessed day everyone, this is your 𝐏𝐬𝐚𝐥𝐦 for today's video devotion. Our passage today will be found on Psalms chapter 34 verse 22, and the version that we are going to use is NASB. Let's read. Psalms chapter 34 verse 22. The Lord redeems the soul of his servants, and none of those who take refuge in him will be condemned. Psalm 34 is classified as an individual hymn of thanksgiving. 15 individual hymns of thanksgiving occur in the book of Psalms. In them, psalm singers give thanks to God for deliverance from various life-threatening situations like illness, enemies, and dangers. Two aspects of Psalm 34 intrigue this reader. First, the superscription of the psalm places it within a particular life situation of King David, when he feigned madness before Abimelech, so that he drove him out, and he went away. The only story in the biblical text that might be associated with Psalm 34's superscription is found in 1 Samuel chapter 21, verse 10 to 15. There, David fled from Saul and went to King Achish, not Abimelech, at Gath, but Achish recognized him and David was afraid for his life, so he feigned madness to disguise his true identity. Ascertaining a specific historical event in the life of David in which to place Psalm 34 is not as important as using the setting to gain insight into the meaning and intent of the psalm. In Psalm 34, David praises God for deliverance from a life-threatening situation. Perhaps his encounter with King Achish of Gath, later remembered as Abimelech. Second, Psalm 34 is an alphabetic acrostic. Each verse begins with a successive letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Acrostic poems were the works of highly skilled literary artists and functioned in ancient Israelite literature in a number of ways. Acrostics were most likely memory devices to aid in private and public recitation. In addition, literally they summarized all that could be said or that needed to be said about a particular subject, summing it up from Aleph to Tav, from A to Z. 𝘸𝑪𝑗𝑥 suggests further that in acrostic, the entire alphabet, the source of all words, is marshaled in praise of God. One cannot actually use all of the words in a language, but by using the alphabet, one uses all potential words. The Psalm 34 is an individual hymn of thanksgiving of David, sung on the occasion of the deliverance of his very life by God. Perhaps as the ultimate word about God's help to those who are in need. A summary of all that could be said about God's help in the face of oppression and hurt. Readers and hearers then should heed the words of Psalm 34, a song of thanksgiving for deliverance, and find in them hope for various deliverance from oppressive situations. Now, who is your refuge? Who is your go-to when you face challenges in life? The Lord is faithful to His promises. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And if God is for us, who can be against us? Be like David when he trusts God that he will be delivered in his circumstance, in such a way that he need to pretend to be crazy. Wisdom coming from God is an essential attribute of God that grants us breakthroughs in life. Just remember, God is always with you. We just need to seek Him with all of our heart, and for sure, when we call to Him, He will answer us. And that is for today's video devotion. Once again, this is your 𝐏𝐬𝐚𝐥𝐦 saying, trust God with all of our heart.